Hi guys, welcome to Strings and More, episode 58. This is our right after Christmas knitting, yarn, project bag, fiber arts related podcast. We are your lovely hosts. I am Shanna of Lambstrings Yarn, and this is Jaymie from LeslieJeanKnits. And we are podcasting from Patchogue, New York on Long Island. And yeah, if you're a first-time viewer, thank you for joining us, and we hope that you like our podcast. And if you're a returning viewer, then thanks for coming back. As always, thanks. This is our last podcast of the year.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jaymie, I have your thing, by the way.
Yay! We're both sniffling. We both have colds.
So bad. We, Jaymie is getting over a cold, and I am getting one, and Seth is getting one, and
Ron has
got
the
a cold also.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He took Dayquil though, so he doesn't seem so bad right now.
Yeah, you can't tell. I have, I'm stuffy on this nostril only for 48 hours. Awesome. So, it's going to be really exciting in a couple of days when my insurance expires. So, I'm really hoping that it's just like a cold, and it's just going to go away.
It'll go away.
Just go away. So,
It'll be fine.
if you like, we are all over the social media. You can find me as Lambstrings on Ravelry. And you can find me as Lambstrings Yarn on Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope, which I don't frequent that often, Periscope or Twitter. Instagram is the best way to do anything with either of us, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And I am a hand-dyed yarn person, owner, creator. So you can find those at lambstringsyarn.com.
They're very pretty.
If they're so pretty. Jaymie is places as well.
I am his places.
Yes.
I'm LeslieJeanKnits on Instagram, which is where you can find me.
It's the place.
It is the place.
Yeah.
We're both like,
I know.
I'm Jaymie, and
You sound like a Coke podcast. Come find us. We're crazy. It's not.
No.
We don't do those things.
So yeah,
We're in the suburbs.
they do those things in the suburbs.
I know.
Anyway, on Ravelry, JaymieM. And I do have an Etsy shop. I'll probably be closing it soon. Yeah, I think I'm going to do something crazy, a 40% off discount for a little while.
Oh, snap!
And then close it, just to try and get rid of whatever I can.
Yeah.
Because I've been too busy. Nothing's going to get
and I
in
think
there.
you have to pay
Nothing.
for, to have the shop open or something. You get, a small fee that you get charged or something.
and
So,
I don't
why
wanna-
bother?
So I think in January,
Yeah.
I'll have that, and then by the end of January, I'm going to close it.
Okay.
And then whatever's leftovers, whatever
It's like your
leftover, we could use it for
fourth quarter.
giveaways. We
Yeah.
could knit with it. I don't know.
Use it, all that good stuff.
So that's that.
So yes, it is the 30th or something. Usually we podcast and then I get lazy and
It
then
is the 30th. I
yeah,
thought it was the 29th. It's the 30th.
I get lazy and then I air it 2 or 3 days later, which might happen again because tomorrow is a holiday and as well as the next day. I'm sure that we will be sleeping late. So we hope that you all had a wonderful holiday season, all celebrating. We hope that you ate too much and you got everything you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got stuff that we wanted.
We did get stuff we wanted.
So we're going to show you. Tomorrow is the last day of Smash-Cow. For those of you who are keeping Smash-Cow. For those of you who are keeping up or doing it, Jaymie and I are hosting a holiday sock along, the Strings and More Anti-Sock Knitters holiday sock knit along. Smash-Cow.
It's a long title.
So that ends tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to pull winners for that next week, even though we have one more day. When this airs, obviously it will be over, but that's okay. Get your stuff in there. Yeah. Get your stuff in there. It is in our Ravelry group. We have an FO thread in there. And you must post in the FO thread to qualify for our random number generator, which is how we're going to do it. Yeah. I've been working on some socks. Did you finish socks?
No.
I didn't finish socks either.
It's terrible.
We fail our own I think we
failed our own knit-along.
I think that's the first time that both of us failed our own knit-along.
The one time with the Lisa Much one, I failed only because I ripped out like half of it because I had to redo it.
That's right. That's right. And you probably would have made it too.
Yeah, if I didn't do that.
I really thought I was going to make it. I was like a week away and I was like, I could totally just bang out like the cuffs and I'll be good. And then somebody at work, I was like, oh, I have to get people from work presents and we're friends anyway. And she's like, I just want like something homemade from you. And I was like, oh, I have to make a hat. So I had to put the socks aside and I had to knit a gift. So that took precedence. But I'm almost done, I feel like. I don't know, maybe not.
Maybe not.
So you can tell that they've been coming everywhere with me because I have some Hall's defense.
Yeah,
it's watermelon. Ooh. Watermelon with vitamin C. Our knitting podcast.
Vitamin C.
I get the vitamin C. I feel like I'm talking and it's getting worse.
Oh, it's good.
Right? It's good. Oh, it's good. Ooh. We don't need cocaine.
We have vitamin C.
We have over-the-counter, we got some drugs over here. Anyway, are your socks up here? Mm-hmm. Okay. They're not that much further than they were the last time you guys saw them. I don't even think that I moved the progress keeper, did I?
You have heels. You didn't have heels.
Yeah, I have heels, yeah.
Wait,
where
were you?
Somebody told me what these heels were called.
Mm-hmm.
And I read it. Sorry. Anyway.
It's your heel.
It's that heel.
Mm-hmm.
And I read what the person wrote, and I forgot already. So.
Oh, is that what you wore?
Was it?
I don't know.
I don't know if I moved the progress keeper, but these are my Christmas socks. This is Jinx yarn.
It's so sparkly.
I love it so much. In the Christmas lights colorway. And I'm doing Mina's vanilla sock recipe, but I changed the heel, obviously, to this one that I can never remember the name of. It's that one. It has
a name.
It does. It has a name.
And someone told us the name.
And I read it. And I was like, I'm going to remember that.
It was on YouTube, right? That they said that?
So you increase a lot on one needle.
Do the Strings and More episode.
Shanna.
And then you do short rows, and then you do the slip. The slip.
Eye of Partridge.
Eye of Partridge. Oh, that's right, because I felt like it was really like Christmassy, like in a pear tree.
You beat me to it. Let's go start singing. You know when you can sing.
5 golden rings. That's it. So yeah, doing 2 at a time, and I am almost done. And the toes are contrasting in my yarn, Lambstrings yarn, in the black cat colorway. Which at first I was like, yeah, I think I'm just going to do a black heel. And then somebody else was like, oh, it's like a lump of coal. And I was like, yeah, now it makes sense. Mm-hmm. So, thank you.
They made that make sense.
They made that make sense.
It looked good anyway.
I like it. They're a little, they're like big. They're not big. They like slip on. Mm-hmm. So they don't stretch at all when I put them on. And I knew that was going to happen. I'm using size 2 needles. I should be using 1s or 1.5.
Yeah, they do look bigger than what you normally.
So I'll have them for next year. I really did enjoy doing like a holiday pattern. Like a holidays type of... I'm really not like a seasonal knitter like that. But this was nice and festive.
Yeah, I feel like I got super busy.
Mm-hmm. You did.
It's insane. But I turned a heel.
You did!
I didn't even finish one.
Oh my god, we're so sniffly.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, guys. That's the same heel.
I got a heel. It is.
Yeah. I like the way it fits.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I did knit 2 per one.
Oh.
I mean,
and you did it on the bottom. So, like, mine are, like, the back of the heel.
Mm-hmm. That's the back of the heel.
Oh, yeah, because that's
I'm holding it
that
upside down, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we sound
Both
gross.
of us. It's terrible. We understand. We understand if you want to just like lower that volume a little bit. I
like the way
I still want to wear these. I feel like I can get away with these. We can both get away with these. Like after Christmas to wear.
Oh yeah, of course. You can wear Christmas socks whenever you want.
Those are the rules.
They are the rules. So
I love them.
This is Little Bean from Little Bean Crochet on Instagram. It is prongs, the prongs colorway. And I also got this, which is avocado, and that's going to be my toe.
Yeah.
I'm doing
That's
only
nice.
the toe. And the pattern is not in here. Araluen?
Yes.
Araluen. I forget
Yes.
who by. By something.
We're gonna.
If I don't have the pattern up here, what did I do with it?
You have it on your phone?
I did have it on my phone. I never printed it out. Yep. I've been sick.
Oh, God, I can't believe. Like,
I'm going to blame it on that. I've
Yeah.
been sick.
yeah.
And I've not worked on it.
My
since
mind.
Before Christmas.
My mind. Yeah, I picked my socks up after Christmas the other day. I did like another inch on them. Because I was like, I just really need to get these done.
See, you said yours is loose. I'm scared mine are going to be tight.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because of that texture.
Yeah, I increased. Usually I do 56 stitches.
Mm-hmm.
I did 60. And I feel like it's still coming out tight.
Did you try them on yet? I mean,
No.
you could just like slip them.
Because I'm scared this is going to
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you're little baby needles.
Little baby needles.
For
I have
mice.
them on the little circular ones.
For mice to knit with.
Little mices.
Knitting for mice. And other rodent type animals.
So we big fat failed her on that along.
We did, but I know a lot of people didn't. So, obviously we're going to say thank you again next week. But you guys,
Yay!
it was our first like seasonal knit along.
Thank you.
So thank you for
sock
joining.
knit along.
Yeah, our first sock knit along.
Thank you for joining
That's
us.
right. Yeah, and I really like other people's patterns are coming out nice. So, so we do have prizes for this. That obviously we're going to do this again next week. We have some yarn, some sock yarn that is not Christmas or holiday related. So you can use it for the spring. And then Debbie Reese of the Periscoping Sisters podcast designed and generously donated a pattern for her Silent Snowfall socks, which are very pretty, and they are they're like little eyelet designs. So they look like little snowflakes, but if you do them in a different color, like a not winter color, they can look like little flowers. Like those, it's very pretty. So you guys, somebody will be winning those items next week. So yay, sock along. With that being said, in a couple of days, we are going to start another knit along, starting on January 1st. Our Free the Needles cow. Yay!
Yep, we had it last year. A lot of people joined.
Yes, and thank God. Because we know that you have like 100 things you didn't finish.
It's a knit along just to finish the things you didn't finish
this year.
Even if it's just casting off. If you haven't cast off, cast it off.
How many sweaters do you have that don't have a sleeve? Or, socks that don't have afterthought heels or whatever? Like, that needs to get done. You need to be, like, free and clear for the new year. And that's going to start January 1st and end on February, the last day of February, which is whatever.
20.
In the late 20s. I'm really sure it's your 28th.
Because you're smart individuals. Yeah.
It's true. I learned a new trick how to tell if
28th.
Yeah, it's 28th.
It's not a leap year or whatever.
I learned a new trick how to tell which months have 31 days.
How?
It's really weird. You guys want to see it? It's not whatever. You want to see it? Okay. So go like this with your knuckles, right? Go like this, Jaymie, so I can do it to you, so I can do it. Yeah. So, okay, are you ready? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, right? So your knuckles are months. The ones in between are months, right? Every other one. The two that are next to each other are January and August. They're July and August. The months that are on your knuckles have 31 days.
Really?
Yes. Like, put up your dukes. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
That's so funny.
That's how you do it. When you have an argument now with your significant other, because I know that's what you guys argue about, you just be like,
how many days are in this
I'm
month?
not going to punch you. I'm just going to show you. It's all for real. It's true.
It's all for real. I checked. It is.
It's all in your hand. You're welcome. 2 months to do this. Free the needles, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
As many projects as you can get done. You're going to put it in our FO thread. We're going to do random number generator this time. I think last year we had like a whole point system, which was really great. But I don't want to do that again. And I know Jaymie doesn't want to do that again because you did the math.
I didn't mind.
Yeah. So anything that's not done, I think, like my Madewell that I started like last March, I have the one sleeve left. And like a button band. So if you guys are interested in getting your stuff done, please join our Cal. We want to see. We want to see all the things.
All the things.
And like, don't be afraid to cast on while you're doing all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, we had to do our free the needle. We had to do our Cal stuff first. We didn't have to, but we did. I did. Do you have any FOs?
No. None at all.
I do.
Do you really?
I do. I have an FO. I think you already saw it though.
Yay!
Because I don't. Well, you guys didn't
You were
see
wearing it.
But Jaymie saw it.
You've been wearing it.
I've been wearing it. Yeah.
I see.
I did cast this off like right after our last podcast, like for 2 weeks ago. So I finished my first Chances wrap.
Yay!
It's enormous.
It is. But I love it.
All this brioche-aliciousness.
Oh my gosh.
And I
And
put
it matches your shirt.
tassels. And it matches my shirt. I love it. I love it. I've been wearing this a lot. Plus it's been like really snowy. So,
It snowed today.
it did. It snowed today. Ugh.
Not much. 2 inches.
But still, like gross. Like stop it now. But I'm very, very happy with this. I wore it like to like it was my Christmas scarf. So I wore it to everybody's houses and stuff like that. It's warm. It's like really nice and warm.
It feels nice and warm.
Yeah.
I love your tassel.
I love it. The tassels were fun. I got rid of the yarn. Like, I don't have any left. So I'm really excited about that. Like, good use out of it. But yeah, it needs tassels, you guys.
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally putting tassels on mine.
Yeah, do it.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, so this was my, what's in here? My yarn is in here. Lambstrings yarn and the sock base in the Wrath colorway. And then Woolen Vine is in here. Dragonfly Fibers is in here. And Harvest Yarns that I got from Rhinebeck is in here.
Is this right here, right?
Yes. And, like, once I blocked it, like, it looked good when I had it. But once I blocked it, it just, like, opened up. It was so nice. I was going to do the I-cord bind off in black, and I just didn't have enough. So I wound up doing it in the light color, which, I mean, either way, Like, I had my heart set on black, because I always have my heart set on black, but...
it looks nice.
But it's fine. Like, you can see, I like that it's loud.
Yeah.
Like, that line is loud. So, like, makes a nice crisp edge, which I like very much. So, I am making another one. And I am going to wear the other one as well. I love this. I'm very, very happy with the way it came out. It looks nice on. Thanks. And it does match. I'm very matchy. I know Jaymie is working on this one also.
Yes, but I haven't touched it and I don't know where it is.
Ah. Okay.
I'm not going to talk about it. I don't know where it is. I
don't
haven't
even
touched
talk
it.
about it.
No.
God.
Even going to.
Even.
What did I work on? What's in here? Oh, I know what's in here. I haven't worked on that.
You know, it's so fun. You think like, okay, I have all this time, I'm gonna work and blah blah blah, but like the December really gets away from you.
Yeah, I feel like I've had zero time to do anything.
Yeah.
Except cast on a new project.
What?
Because I really needed to.
What are you saying?
What?
You crazy?
I'm crazy.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So, look how red.
Oh, I know.
This is, I've got it here. I forget what it's called, though. Tadaima Cardi by Expression Fiber Arts. It's Japanese. Tadaima.
Yes.
Tadaima.
Look at that red, though.
And that red is one of my
Nice.
Christmas gifts
That's nice.
from I told them what to get, of course.
Good. You have to.
So it's Malabrigo
Yeah.
Arroyo. So
The Arroyo is nice.
in Sareza. Look at that.
So Arroyo
Nice red.
is DK weight, but it actually feels and looks like sport weight to me.
It does. It's very thin.
Yeah. That's nice. Very lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So it starts at the bottom and it's short row shaping. So that's I just finished the short row shaping.
So the bottom of the back is gonna dip down like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
That's so in right now. Like I feel like all the Target sweaters have like that dip in the back.
I just love the color.
Yeah, I love that color too.
So I got a good amount done.
It's so fun, Jaymie.
I cast on the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
I think, or something like
Yeah,
that.
you
2
got a
days
lot
after
done.
Christmas.
Short rows fly too.
These are new too.
Oh, what are the? Oh, that's right. See, I knew what Jaymie was getting for Christmas
And this is
because
new.
I like secret.
I might as well talk about it because
Yeah.
I'm using them.
It's
So
all out of order today. It doesn't matter.
yeah, it is a bit out of order. I got this bag from my mom.
It says knitting on
This
it
is knitting
and
it's
like
got a little
embroidered.
charm.
Oh my God, I love it.
Is Laughing Stitches by Nancy Landers. So it's Etsy. It's Laughing Stitches by Etsy.com. Hold on, I think I have her card in here. I just want to make sure.
Because I want to look her up because I really like that embroidery.
Etsy.com/shop/Laughing Stitches by NL.
Laughing Stitches. Nancy Landers.
Nancy Landers. So, and I got this another cute little heart progress keeper.
Yeah, that's cute. I like her business card.
Yeah, it's cute, right?
Yeah.
Can you guys see? Did it come out okay? If
She's
I did
taking a short break.
There we go.
Email me when she's back, please. Okay. Thank you. I really, really like that.
Isn't it cute? I
So,
really like the trees.
Your mom,
And
when
it's
we were
this
talking about it, because I
on the inside.
wanted to make sure that her and I weren't going to double up on gifts because we both knew that Jaymie needed some stuff.
Yes.
So she's like, "Oh, I got her like a Douglas fir tree or whatever bag," and I was like, "Oh, that's so cute." And she told me all the other stuff that she got you, and I was like, "Good, that's none of the stuff I'm going to get her." And I was like, "I'm going to get her." Blah blah blah. We went to your parents' house because their town was
Christmas. Yeah.
yes, they're having like a Christmas like street fair, which was freezing.
Yeah.
But we went anyway, and Jamie's parents live very close to Main Street, so we were able to walk. So like her mom was walking up, and I just like ran up and I grabbed her, and I was like, "We gotta talk about Jamie's Christmas presents, like quick, so she can't hear us." I was like, "I'm gonna get her. Well, I'm gonna get her this and this." Yeah, we had to conspire.
I got no needles. Yeah. They're Eddy Clicks.
How do you like them?
I
Oh,
had to watch a video on how to do the click. But I got it, and it holds it in there good. And
I see. Like the seam is right
Yeah.
here.
I like them so
I don't
far.
want to take them apart.
You know,
do
they're not the lace ones, so they're the regular tip.
Okay.
I'm scared to do it.
And what
I'm
size
scared I'm not going to be able to
are
do
those?
it. These ones are 9? 8? It says it on there, which is nice. 8.
Yeah. The Chiagus say it on there too, and I love that. I can't believe that not all needles say it.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful when it says it right on there. Where's the case?
Well, I like that case too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. It's a nice case.
I think it came in pink too. I was like, don't give me the pink one.
Don't do it.
So,
Oh, but you can show, you
it's
can
got-
like do another clicky thing.
Yeah.
Let's see, I want to see it.
Go ahead, grab some.
Okay. Here's one. Now where's the,
They're in this little pocket on the back.
Ew. Oh. Okay.
So what you have to do, and I'm not a pro yet, is you have to line up. You'll see on here, there's like a dot. You see that little hole?
Okay,
That little
yeah, I
dot thing?
do. I'm trying to...
And now
right
you'll
there.
see a line on there, and you kind of have to line it up, push it in, and twist a little. It took me a few tries.
Oh.
Did you? Nope.
No. I was like, I just did it on the first try, but I did not. So...
Did you do it?
I don't know. Yeah.
She did it!
Oh, and then you push. You have to push.
Yeah,
and it,
there's like a
unhinges.
spring in it.
Oh.
This is pretty cool.
Yep, got it. And you're right,
They've
don't.
not undone yet. I've been knitting with them a few days. They've not undone.
Well, I like that that design because in order for it to come apart, you have to push these two together like a Chinese finger trap.
Mm-hmm.
Like similar.
Which I can't see doing that while knitting.
No. That's kind of nice.
So.
And the joints feel good.
Yeah,
like they feel kind of smooth.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
So far, so good. I like them.
That's not bad.
Yay!
Yes, yay. I'm so glad that you got like a new circular knitting set. Because you have a lot of the wood ones.
Well, I only have,
We have the shorties.
I have the shorties or the knit picks, yeah. And
Right.
my shorties, and I have the knit picks, the regular
ones.
size.
And they're both the Caspians. They're both wood.
Yeah, they're both wood.
So you really needed like an aluminum,
Yeah, another...
like a metal set.
I was looking at these, and between the lace ones are just so much money.
Yeah.
They're so much money.
Yeah.
So, I told my mom, get the cheap one that's got a black case.
Nice. Nice. How are you enjoying, like, because you work with wood most of the time.
Yeah, I like the metal.
Yeah.
I like the sound it makes when
I
you
do
knit.
I do too.
I was knitting this, and I was like, I missed that.
I love it, the little clicking.
The little clicking. I do enjoy the clicking of the needles.
That's so funny. I know, now when I knit with wooden needles, I feel like it slows me down. I mean, I guess it depends on what yarn I'm using.
Yeah.
I
I have to switch back and forth to
Yeah.
see if I feel like it slows me down.
Yeah. Which I don't mind them. Like, when I was knitting the hat, I was using the shorties.
Mm-hmm.
And I was using worsted weight Malabrigo Rios, which is a superwash. It's just superwash merino.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like it slowed me down because I'm so used to it just like slipping right off.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good because I was using the shorties that they don't slip off. So, whatever. I still made the hat in a week, so it couldn't have been that bad.
Scarf numero dos.
Freaking scarf numero dos, which actually I don't
Did
think
you work with?
I don't think that I did. I don't think I moved the progress keeper. I'm very notorious for that. But in case I did do more work, look at how wonky that is.
Yeah.
I think maybe I don't like. It's just wonky. Like blocking makes a difference, people. It just makes a difference. So this is my second chances wrap. This is all my yarn. Lambstrings sock and one in the Sadie sock, the single ply yarn, because I wanted like the plumpy, the black is like a plumpy. So I wanted that. But yeah, I'm basically doing this A, because I love the pattern, and B, because I thought it would make a really nice sample for when I have shows and stuff like that. And also I want to wear it. Because this is more lavender. Like you can really see the lavender in this one.
What's that?
I'm not really sure. Phone.
Maybe.
I heard
Matt's
Ron
phone?
say, hello.
Ron's phone?
Matt.
Matt.
Yeah. So let me move the progress keeper here.
It is a fun pattern.
Yeah.
I just need time to knit.
Yeah, like, I just think that this is the worst time of year.
Yeah. And I basically bought a young toddler.
Yeah, that's right.
I've got a poopsie, and I love her so much.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's like having a toddler again.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a toddler who
So-
can't wear a diaper.
So, Jaymie, I know we said the last podcast that you were getting a puppy.
Yeah, we got her.
Got her. Yeah, she's a miniature schnauzer.
Mm-hmm. We got her the day before Christmas Eve.
That's so cute.
Last Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love her.
Yes.
She's absolutely adorable. She's good. She's great with the kids. You know, they have to learn too that puppies, you know, when they bite you, they don't mean it.
Right.
They don't mean it to hurt.
But she has...
And she's not, she knows, she does the puppy teething.
Yeah. She has like those little needle teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them. I love them. And she's a little...
So, you know, they're learning too
So
when, you know, we tell them if she's sleeping, leave her alone. They've got to learn that, which they're good.
Yeah,
They've been
your
very
kids are
good with
fine.
it.
But she wants to be on your lap.
She does.
Yeah.
She's totally
She
going to be a lap
wants
dog.
to be on your lap.
Totally going to be a
But
lap
we're
dog.
not allowed to pick her up. So, which is the house rule, which is fine. You really, that's the best way to do it. So that she doesn't...
The only time I pick her up is to get her outside.
Right.
For house training.
It should be the way it is for very, very little puppies. But, so like we're all just sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, you have plenty
And
of
she goes from lap to
chairs.
lap.
Yep. And she's all flopsy and uncoordinated and it's so cute. I just want a puppy. I just want another puppy.
Oh, so much work.
I know.
I love her so much, though.
Jamie took her out before to go hoops, and she walked right into the glass door, like to come back in the house.
Not
like,
me,
bam!
the dog.
Bam!
Like, boom, right into the glass. I was like, no!
We were like, did that just happen? Like, yeah, because it's clear and confusing.
It's got stickers all over.
That's confusing.
But she's been good.
Yeah.
The snow confused her a little. I put her down in the snow today, and she was like... her back foot, one of her back feet was like up. I was like, no, you gotta put that down.
So Jamie's been really busy.
Yeah.
I have no such excuse. I don't have any such excuse. Well, actually I do. I have some shows coming up.
Yeah,
so
I
do have an
for
excuse.
shows.
What else have you worked on?
Nothing.
That's it?
That's it.
All right, I have one more thing that I've been working on, and then we have acquisitions. Like plenty of holiday acquisitions. So, I dyed myself up some sport weight yarn, which I think I might phase out of my shop. It's very there are not as much pattern support for sport weight yarn. So I think I'm going to dye up what I have and put it in the shop or bring it to some shows. And maybe I'll keep some on hand if anybody needs me to do a special order, but I don't think that I will be dyeing on sport weight ready to ship anymore. It just doesn't, I never even know what to put on it. Except I dyed stuff for myself.
Of course.
Of course I did. So I started
Lovely color.
Hohi's, yes. I started Hohi's V-neck Boxy. Top down. And I was really hoping to have it all connected in the round before the podcast started, but I did not get a chance to do that. So it looks like that. Of course, it's curling. You know, I've got like 5 inches there.
I love the color.
It's the Wendigo colorway. It was like a brand new colorway a couple weeks ago, and I love it. So this is on hold, so please ignore that bright color. Here, we'll do it this way. But yeah, looks like that. I really, really love this color. Like, I can't get enough of it. A little shadowy. There's a shadow coming from somewhere.
We don't know where.
We're not really sure. But yeah, it's going to look exactly like the shirt I'm wearing right now. That's the plan. I have to sneeze, I think.
Let's see. Grapes, blueberries.
What the? Pretzels! Grapes, blueberries.
Oh, I bought pretzels.
So, I opted out of the ridges again.
Okay.
So on my first Boxy, we did a Boxy along during the summer. And I did Hohi's worsted Boxy, and I took the ridges out on the top with the sleeves. Because I just feel like they look bulky. They look great on other people. I just feel like on me, I'm going to be like, this is bulky. So I decided not to do them again. I really like the way it came out without them.
But then it just gives you a plainer sweater. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
So, the pattern is for sock weight yarn. I I'm already doing another sock weight sweater, and I have the Madewell I want to finish. And I just didn't want to take on another sock weight oversized shirt. So I decided I was going to do sport weight.
Which is only slightly better.
Only slightly better, but mentally it feels totally different.
This is sock and sport.
Exactly. This is only sport weight yarn. I could do this in like a week. So what size needles am I using? Size 5s. I think that originally it's sock weight and it calls for 4s. So this isn't going to be very, like, open. I am planning on wet blocking this one. And I made it a lot smaller.
Okay.
Like, this size. Like, I want it this size. Mm-hmm. I don't like that big. I can't.
It is big.
It's too big. Again, it looks wonderful on other people. But I know me. Whatever. You know you. I know me. I want this. This is perfect. So I'm probably going to make it exactly like this. This is a V-neck also. So, I did have to, like, adjust the short rows and then adjust some of the math. But that's okay. It's going to work out. It's an oversized shirt. It's going to work out. Mm-hmm. So I'm working on that. Like, and I've been really, like, going to that one when I want to knit. I don't know why. I did. I worked on my socks a little bit. I didn't work on my Susu top. Mm-hmm. This season at all. And then I cast this on. I pulled a U.
Yep. Have 10 million things and let's just do something new.
You know what?
You have to do that.
You do. You do.
We'll finish the other things in time.
Yeah. All right, listen, guys. We're really sorry about all the crinkling and the sniffling and all. Like, we're sorry.
We're sick.
I think, like, we just decided, like, we both tried to blow our nose and we're like, oh my God, I think this is it. Like,
we did.
Nothing's happening.
Sorry.
It's just not moving, so it is what it is.
Do you want to do what we gave each other?
All right, so acquisitions. Our holiday gifts. Jaymie has a lot more like yarn-related holiday gifts than I do, so we are going to do ours at the same time. So, Jaymie and I, for like a month, were talking to each other, not telling each other what we got each other, but we were both like, oh, I got you this thing, and, you know.
Hasn't shipped yet.
It hasn't shipped yet. It's very weird, and, like, or it hasn't arrived yet, and blah, blah, blah. So every weekend I was here, I'd say something to you about it, and be like, yeah, I'm still, like, waiting on your gift. And she's like, yeah, me too. I'm like, what the heck, man? This is crazy. So we both got what we got. And, of course,
we got each other self-striping yarn.
Harry Potter-inspired self-striping yarn.
Yep.
Without planning it.
Nope.
Jaymie got me nomadic yarns. In the, what is it? Bellatrix colorway, Lestrange. I love this colorway.
And Shanna got me Scrumptious Pearl. Can you see it?
I love that.
And Birdie Bats.
I was like, did we really get each other Harry Potter-inspired self-striping gobstopper balls? Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Actually, Shanna's was a little late, so when
Mine
I
was late.
got a picture.
Yeah, I was like, let me give her a picture. This is crazy. But look at how much better that is.
And this one's sparkly. I
Oh
did
my God.
not get you sparkles.
That's okay. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this. Like, just yet. I don't know. I was going to make socks, but I don't think I might just want leg warmers. That's what I was thinking, leg warmers.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mine will probably be socks.
When I saw
it
that.
Smells good.
So, you know why?
Did you shove it in with something?
No, I didn't mean to. You know that plug-in that goes in the wall, the little oil plug-in?
Was it like
I had it on the counter, and it leaked. So, it's a, Bath & Body Works one. Mm-hmm. It's the Marshmallow Fireside one. They only have it at Christmas. And I put it on...
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. I put it on the counter, like my key table or whatever. And it leaked. And I was like, ugh! Picked it up. Wiped off the oil. The oil took the paint off of my table.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh my God, this stuff is like for real. It's like no joke. So I repainted it because it's black, like everything in my apartment. I just repainted it with acrylic paint. But that was like right next to it.
So it got the
So
smell.
I got the smell.
That's okay. It's not
Smells
overpowering.
good.
It smells good.
I couldn't believe that. Can you believe that?
Then I took the
I wiped it
paint
off and I was like,
Thank God it was
Big.
black and not like a stained wood or something.
what other
Oh my
color would it
gosh.
be in my house? So, yeah, but when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, Jaymie, it's green and orange.
And I've been saying every time you knit your socks, I'm like, it's so sparkly.
I know, I was like, good, because that's what I got.
I like it.
I know, and look at this one has like all those little like specks in it. So we're getting a shadow from somewhere. It's driving me nuts. And I kept saying, Jaymie, I liked her serious colorway, but I didn't want to copy it. And I'm like, I do like Bellatrix though, because she's got like that green in it.
Uh-huh.
And she got it. I did. I love it.
You've been saying it for a long time because I've had the
Yes.
series for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I think I want like warmers. Or knits. I might probably just make knits.
I was going between that and Sexy Pumpkin, but I don't think she had that anymore.
A sexy pumpkin's a fun color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Bellatrix is safer.
Mhm.
It's more your color range and everything. I was like,
And
I'm
I
going
love
to go
it.
with that one.
I know. I'm so excited. So Jaymie, she got a lot of other.
Well,
Jaymie had a lot of yarn stuff.
Sock Blocker Shanna got them for me.
Yay! I know.
Yay.
Last podcast, you guys can go back. Jaymie was like, I really need sock blockers. And I was like, you sure do. I already ordered
Got
them.
little sheepies.
Yeah. I really like those wooden ones.
I brought up.
No, you know what? I think Knitting Left on Instagram. No, that's for that. Because I don't think she sent a business card. I think she sent me the receipt,
Oh,
but I couldn't put that in the box because it's the receipt. So it's Knitting Left on Instagram, and I'll put up the shop name. It's an Etsy shop. So yeah, I love those. I was like, oh, I like the wood ones.
My first sock blockers.
Yay!
And then this. I got Shanna other things too. They just weren't yarn related.
No, I got like Ren and Stimpy mug and stuff. Yeah, I got good stuff.
Oh,
so cute.
He's a little mushroom.
I loved it. I got myself one too. Like a jerk. When you're supposed to buy stuff for yourself for Christmas. I don't care. Totally got myself
They're
one
adorable.
too. I loved it.
Cabinet of Curios. Hand-dyed yarns and accessories.
Like the name
Super
alone,
cool.
I was like, I think I'm going to shop here all the freaking time, man. So
It is
she
very
actually, this is her business card. I'm just going to show it because I love it so much. This is her business card. It like blows me away. I love it. And then she sends like a little riddle with the answer on the back. I'm not going to tell you what it says or what it is in case you get the same one. But it's like really cool.
It is really cool.
Yeah. So I meant to tell you, and I totally forgot. I think her name is Joy. She watches our podcast.
Does she really?
Yeah, she put hi, thank you. She put a little note. She was like, I love your podcast on the receipt.
Aww.
I was like, that's so cool. So thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
We're ordering more. There's like
They're awesome.
I know, and they are stitch markers, and they're big. So I was like, I just want a necklace, I think. And then I kept the little lobster clasp. So if I ever want to make it into a stitch marker, I can do that. Yeah, I was like, I want a necklace.
It's cool.
Right? But she had like a whole bunch of other stitch markers that I was gonna get. Like they're all sold. And she just like blew out for Christmas.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, gotta wait.
Do you have any more yarn stuff?
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know what? We have tacos to make. We're having tacos to make.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna blow through some stuff.
Yeah.
My
We're gonna
mom-
have to, because it's hungry time.
Yeah.
I think your mom is so funny.
I kept saying how I need more of the row counters. How I needed at least one more. My mom got me a whole bunch. Look at them all.
Which is at least one more. It's at least one more. There's 4 more where that came from.
I could have one with each sock project.
That's crazy.
It is in a whole different... Ah! The jump and chip! I love these. These are awesome.
Jaymie like swears by these.
I do.
You know
I
what?
love them.
you have the kids. You
Yeah.
can't be expected to remember exactly where you are all the time. It's perfect.
And like
It's
with
perfect.
socks, like if they say knit 20 rows, 1 row,
Mhm.
2 row, it keeps track. And yeah, you get, you
Yeah.
know, cold over here if you're knitting. I
Yeah.
know what row I'm on.
Yeah, puppy's gonna be pooping and all that stuff, man. Oh my god, so cute. Maybe I'll put in a picture at the end. Because she's just so cute.
She's adorable. She looks like a little wizard.
Yeah, she does. She's gonna grant us all wishes.
They gave her a haircut before we took her home. So if you know what a miniature schnauzer are like, they shave the top. And so she's got like a little mustache.
Yeah.
And she's a little furry on the bottom.
Like she's always cooking up a scheme.
She's adorable. But my mom also got me, if I can open it. Here it is. Like, where do I open it?
No.
Well, she got me the one project bag you guys saw.
I love
That one.
so much. That's
I do too. I love it. She got me this one from Stitch and You. You can have the tea.
Do you see how I like grab it
Look
already?
how
I'm like,
cool!
oh, look at
Because
this.
you know.
Oh, I know.
And look. Look at the leaf. I think that's so awesome. That's the leaf.
Oh, I didn't see the leaf.
Yeah.
I really need
It's
a
like
new
a
bag.
zipper pull / progress keeper. It's on the clasp.
That's nice.
Oh, but this is the zipper pull, so I can take it off and use it on
Yeah.
projects. But look how
I
cool
love that little
is.
squirrel.
Little squirrel. See?
That's a nice color too. She does nice work.
But it's got one of those little
Oh
smelly satchels in there. And the inside
Oh my God,
is
yeah.
polka dotted.
yeah.
She does nice bags.
We're gonna get sick all over it. And so now I'm
Yeah,
gonna put
right.
it back in there and everything's gonna get sick.
Smells so nice. So it's really cool. I really like that. We'll put it back in the bag until I use it, so it stays nice.
Yeah.
And then she also got me the needles. She got me this, which was from Rhinebeck. She got it at Rhinebeck.
Did she?
Marshmallow farm.
Oh.
Marshmallow.
This I had in the video. In our Rhinebeck video, I think I had like their logo with a little jumping sheet. I love the name of that farm. Marshmallow Farms. Come on.
It says a small, sustainable family adventure. Marshmallowfarm.com. So this is fluff. It's Cormo combed top, 3 ounces. 1 ounce of each color. So it's
Nice.
got, you could see, I think, all the colors right there.
That's perfect.
So it's got this and the brown and like that gray.
It's all Cormo.
It's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, so it's nice and
I gotta
fluffy.
switch on my position.
Ooh, excuse me. And she also got me, where did I put it? I put it up. Where did it go?
Jamie's got so much on.
Uh-oh. She got me a skeiny yarn. What did I do with it? Oh my gosh, Shanna, did I drop it? Oh no, there it is. It fell to the bottom of the bag.
Well, that's nice too.
Yeah, right? She got this at, did she get this at Rebecca as well? No, she might have got this at,
So you saw it. No. So
yeah,
it's
here
new.
it is. So it's new. Yeah, I was going to say, she goes to So It's New.
That's so Jaymie.
So there it is.
That's
Cascades
nice.
Heritage. It is. I love green.
Is that sock weight? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the nylon, 25 nylon, 75 superwash merino.
I like that the barber pole twist on it.
I
That
wonder
like
if
a
this-
faux hand spun
I wonder
look
if
to
it's
it.
stripes.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? It might like fade.
Maybe.
Like it looks like it might like fade a little bit into itself.
Doesn't say. Well, I'll find
We'll
out when
find
I'm
out.
knitting it up.
Yeah. This is so comfy. Take it away from me. Because I'm gonna eat it.
It is comfy. And then there's more.
Jesus.
I got from
Oh, I love that.
Classy Squid Fiber Company. I got little legs. I've never used
That's-
them before, so this will be my first time using them. This is a CMYK. It's one of a kind, limited edition. It's 2 ounces. It is Pulworth, Rambouillet, alpaca, cashmere, bamboo, and Tessa Silk.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So
I'm reading what she has highlighted.
So it's 2 ounces, right? So that'll probably, if you do a sock weight, you probably get like 200 and something yards out of that, right?
Yeah, if I do it thin.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Because my bulkier ones, I get like 100 and something.
Yeah.
With the thicker ones, the first few. So yeah, if I can do it thin. But it's just so pretty.
Nice. It really is. I love that. Like CMYK is the perfect name for it. It looks exactly like it does when I open my ink cartridges. Oh.
So also from Classy Squid, I got the Raven King. I got 2 bags of them. They're 2 ounces each.
Open that one?
Yeah, let's open one because you can't see.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm opening this one so you can see.
But it's mostly black, but it's got color and sparkle throughout it.
I'm going to take the whole thing out because, oh my God.
Oh yeah, you can see it good.
There's a ribbon around it too. Oh my God. You guys.
So yeah, this is the Raven King. It says limited edition, Cory and Alpaca fleeces, Tessa Silk, Angelina Sparkle.
Oh. I was going to eat it.
It's so pretty, isn't it?
I like the way she puts that ribbon around. It makes all the difference
it
too.
makes it so nice. It looks so nice.
Oh my God.
And like before these, like she packages them so nice. So they're like this, and then there's tissue paper wrapped nicely around it with a ribbon, like this kind of ribbon.
Like a baker's twine.
Yeah, like a baker's twine wrapped around it, all nice. And it's just such a pretty. She does such a pretty job. Wrapping it up like that.
It makes such a difference the way you package your items.
It does, yeah.
You know? Like I did sock sets for Christmas this year, or for the holidays this year, and I had to I packaged them with like ribbon and raffia and all this other stuff, and I was like, I just really enjoy doing it. It really looks good, especially if you're going to give it as a gift. You know, the person who's giving it as the gift is always happy that it's already like packaged.
Shall I talk about my favorite?
You can if you want.
Supernatural bag.
So stupid. So we're shopping for Christmas shopping, and Seth and I are at the mall. We go into Hot Topic, and they were running this really great sale. So you buy a bag, everything you put inside of the bag is 15% off. So we were like, yeah, we could totally like make that work. The bag was like $4, you know, and, like if you get one item at a high price, you save more than that. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. Just give me whatever bag. And the guy hands me the Supernatural bag, and I was like, this is Jaymie's new bag. I was like, I'll take that bag. So we brought over all their Christmas presents in that bag. And Jaymie was like, oh my God, look at this Supernatural bag. I'm like, hey, your Supernatural bag. She's like, you sure you don't want it? I was like, no. I specifically was like, that one's for Jaymie. Give that one to me. It was funny.
I love it.
Of course you do. Because Sam's in the front.
Sam is in the front. There he is. Dean
was too far off. I was like, forget it. I got to give this to Jaymie. So that's everything. Again, it is late. We doing time. I feel like our excuse is always that we're hungry and we got to go.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's consistent.
Oh, I forgot something.
Yeah.
My mom got a bunch of these from Sweet Cherry. So she handed me.
She did get a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Jeez. Your mom. This one.
The gumdrop.
The gumdrop.
Bunch of little Sweet Cherry charms.
Your mom. She's so cute. That cookie is really cute too. They both are. I just like the sparkle.
Yeah, I like the sparkle too.
Nice. So we're gonna run. Real quick shop update stuff. It's been a while since I've done a proper shop update. I probably will have one within the next couple of weeks. A small one. I'm getting ready for some trunk shows, and that is eating up a lot of my time. But don't worry, there's plenty of sock yarn and other yarns. I have a lot of DK in the shop right now. So if you're looking to start Andrea Mowry's Comfort Fade Cardi Cal, which starts on the 1st, you can come stop by the shop and get some DK weight yarn. Next week, January 6th, I will be at the Knitting Place in Port Washington for a trunk show on that Saturday. So if you're in the area or if you're from the area, please come down and say hi to me. And come see my wonderful yarns. And the Knitting Place is adorable, and I love it in there. And Dinah, the woman who owns it, if you follow her on Instagram or you follow the Knitting Place on Instagram, they are the ones that always do those unboxing videos. Mm-hmm. So they're really cool. They're the sweetest people. So I can't wait for that. And then, of course, the week after that is Vogue Knitting Live.
Mm-hmm. So I keep forgetting about Vogue Knitting. Until someone says it, and then I'm like, oh my god, that's in January.
January 14th. So we'll talk about that our next podcast. And then February 17th, I have a show at Do You Knit in New Jersey. So that's really exciting.
You have a busy few weeks.
Yeah, I do. Gosh. So again, if you're in the area or close to those areas during those times and you don't see anything in the shop updates that you truly like, come down because the trunk shows will be stocked full. I know. It is time to go. I had to throw that out there so that I could get the word out there. But yeah, a couple more days for Smacks This Cow. So get those in, and then our Free the Needles Cow.
Mm-hmm. Our next podcast won't be as rushed.
No, I'm sorry.
We'll get to talk about our weeks and everything.
Yeah. Christmas was good. I mean, really. That's it. Really, how are we talking about our weeks? This was it.
Yeah.
We got stuff. We gave stuff. It was busy. Family.
And we're sick.
Exactly. I know. Part of me is like, let's just go because I feel like I can't breathe.
Yeah, and people are going to be watching this podcast and all they're going to hear is...
Don't worry, you can't get sick. You're over there. You're all the way over there. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yes. All right.
Bye. Bye.